Hello everyone and welcome to class of Elastic File System. So today we will discuss how EFS works. So Elastic File System, we can see this is AWS Amazon Web Services. Under this we have a virtual private cloud. In virtual private cloud we have availability zones. This is availability zone 1, 2 and 3. Under this we have various subnets and subnet has EC2 instances running it. So we have Amazon Elastic File System over here. Here we have its own file system where we can save our files. Now here, with the help of different EC2 instances which are running in different subnets of availability zone, we can access this a single file system. This is how it works. Now virtual private cloud has 3 availability zones and each one has a mount target. So this is a network interface and this is a mount target. So we require to create EC2 resources and then we require to launch EC2 instances. After that we can create our own file system which is EFS file system and then we can connect to it and mount the file system over here. Now let's discuss about the security group. Now each EC2 instance that mounts the file system must have security group. Security group that allows outbound access to the mount target on NFS port. So both an Amazon EC2 instance and a mount target have associated security groups with it. Security groups basically acts as a virtual firewall and it controls the traffic between them. How do we manage EFS file system? So file system management task, which refers to how do we create and how do we delete file systems, how do we manage tags and how do we manage accessibility to the existing file system. We can manage network accessibility, that means how we are creating and how we are managing the mount targets. So we have various monitoring tools for this, like we have automated monitoring tools and we have manual monitoring tools. In automated, we have CloudWatch alarms, we have CloudWatch logs, events and monitoring. Whereas in manual one, we have current metered size, we have number of mount targets and life cycle state. Here we can create customized dashboard to monitor the services that we use. We can create or graph metric data. We can troubleshoot issues and discover various trends. We can create and edit alarms which to be notified of problems. In authentication of Amazon EFS, like we have AWS account root user. We can generate and use access keys when you use AWS services programmatically. Or we can use various software development keys or AWS CLI. We can have complete access to your resources which are provided in the credentials. We can use IAM username and password. So AWS root user, that means we need to provide email address and password which is associated with your account. So this is your root user. Then you have IAM user. IAM user, that means identity and access management users. That means simply an identity for your account. Further we have IAM role. That means IAM role temporary credentials are used in federated user access. These are used for cross-account accesses. These are used for AWS services access and applications those are running on EC2 instance. So this is basically another IAM identity that you create in your account and it has some specific permissions. It enables you to obtain a temporary access keys. So let's discuss about where we can use. So in storage, as we are discussing about EFS and we have discussed about block storage and S3. So where we can use this? So when should I use Amazon EFS or S3 or Elastic Block Store? Amazon Web Services offers cloud storage services to support a wide range of storage workloads. Like we have very first Amazon EFS. It is a file storage service for use with Amazon EC2. Like it provides a file system interface and where we are having accessibility storage of up to thousands of Amazon EC2 instances. Where we can use block storage. It is a block level storage service for Amazon EC2 Amazon EVS can deliver performance for workloads that require the lowest latency access to data. That means such applications that require very lowest latency access to data from a single EC2 instances where we can use Amazon Block or Elastic Block Storage. Next we have Amazon S3. It is an object storage service. So S3 makes data available through Internet API that can be accessed anywhere. So that means Amazon S3 make data available through Internet API which we can use anywhere where we require it. So S3 is basically an object storage. EBS is used for lowest latency requirements and EFS is for high level one. That means if we have thousands of EC2 instances that require concurrently accessible data. So in such cases we can use this. Thank you so much.